Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Kaz or Kazaroo, and today I'm going to show you how to do this eye look. I feel like I'm getting summer 60 vibes or something. It was requested from one of my lovely dear YouTube friends on here. I'll link her channel down below. Said, how about trying I think she said a pastel green and pink look, or it might have been a green and pastel pink look. Either way, this is what I've come out with. I will do some different like colour depths of pink and greens. This is what happens with this look, and I'm going to show you how I got this look on this eye. Let's do it now. Okay, so I'll link everything I use down below. I've already prepped and primed my eye. Sorry, wobbled you there for a sec. Let's keep you steady. Yeah, so I'm using Delicious Delights palette because there were some nice by Cosmetics brushes. I used basically the shade called Minty along the top, that nice minty shade here, just to do this bit along here. But anyway, step by step. So first things first, I did the pink, but I actually did the pink from a different palette. I thought, what best palette to do like greens and pinks? BH Cosmetics, the Avocado Toast palette. But as I opened it up, I was like, oh, there's actually only one matte pink in here, which is Pink Salt. Love that shade. Sorry, I can't really not blind you because it's like holographic in here. This one, really like this shade. It's really beautiful. I love all the shades in here. Who am I kidding? Love it. But this pink shade, yeah, I thought there was more pinks in here, but that's the shade we start off with, is the pink shade, Pink Salt from the Avocado palette. And I've just dropped my brush. 1 second. Okie dokie. So Pink Salt. So if you have a shade similar to, I'm just going to get you in that Pink Salt, then grab yourself a really light pink, like from in Pink Salt. I'm just going to get my mirror. I'll look at my mirror stand today. Oh, there is actually a mirror in the palette too, so I can actually use that, can't I? So taking quite a bit of Pink Salt. See, it's really, really, really light pink. Like, literally just going to do like a dusting of this pretty much all over the top of my eyelid, like so. See what I mean? It's just a really light dusting of pink. Like, if you're scared of pink, this pink, any light pink, just put like along your eyelid, because it's going to look really beautiful and flattering. I feel like pink just flattens most skin tones anyway. Am I wrong? No, I feel like it does. Depends what shade of pink. This sort of pink I feel will look good on anybody. It's really subtle. It's, do you know what I mean? But it brings out the colour of like your eyes, no matter what colour eyes you have. It's just going to look nice. And it's going to bring them out a bit more. There we go. So just to here, I don't go any more into this bit of my inner corner. I just stop about there. And I'm not taking any of the pink across this bit of the eye, because obviously this side we have the minty shade going across. So just really focus all of that pink all here. And then did get some, and then struck my eye and just did like a little template, like a line. You could use tape, kitchen towel, stick it down here if you really want that crisp line, but you'll see how I did mine in a minute. And these shades are really light and I feel really forgiving, so you're going to be fine. Okay, so that's the pinky shade, and next colour I took was this shade from Delicious Delights palette. It is the pink marshmallow shade. So if you have a pink like this in one of your other palettes, grab that one. So just basically a bit deeper than the other pink. That's what you want. This one I'd say is a bit like a bubblegum sort of pink. If you've got something like that, then that will totally work. And then I'm just going to shut the eye and just sort of deepen up in the crease with this one. Just going to go in the crease of this one and deepen up the look. Pretty much take it all the way across what we've just done. We're sort of creating like a different sort of colour gradient, if you will. Sort of like an ombre pink situation going on. We've done the light pink, like a step. It's the light shades there. Then we're going down the inner crease with the darker pink. And I do go back with this colour again later on, as you will see. And again, because I've got hooded eyes, so look, you can't really see the colour. So I'll have to go in and take it up a notch. Like up here. I'm just shutting the eye to stretch my eyelid skin, because it's not as taut and tight as it once was. But I'm very happy and lucky to be aging, so we're gonna work with it. Okay, I think that's high enough for my hooded eyes when I'm looking in my mirror. I think so. I can't tell yet. I might need to put some more in after I've done the mint shade. That's how I can tell. Okie dokie. And now with my shady brush, this one. Oh, so I get my brush pad a minute. If you haven't got a brush pad, just use a flannel, an old towel, just to get off the other shadows from the brush. I'm now going to go in with the lovely minty shade. I'm just going to push it on like that. Get quite a fair bit. And then I just sort of shut my eye. And I do like a stamping motion. You might get a bit on your eyelashes, but don't worry, because we're going to mascara them later. And just stamp that basically all the way along your eye. Go back in. You can go across and smudge it out a bit. And then to the inner corner bit. Can be a bit tricky. Let's do that again. I just took a bit more. Keep taking as much as you need just to build up a bit. But as you can see, it's coming together nicely. And I wasn't sure about these colours, but I was like, oh, now they're on. And then to do my wing, I literally shut my eye. Just go along there. I'm back. Sorry about that. That was the door. But posty. Right, where was I? I was doing the mint, wasn't I? Mint, the mint, the mint. So as I was saying, so I'm going to get this minty shade, shut my eye a little bit, and just follow along where the pink is, sort of like underneath. And you're just sort of stamping it out and marking out your line. Boom. And then you've got like a minty wing. It's easy as that. Just follow your lower lash line and start from that and then go up. That's what I do. And it always, yeah, works out. You can make it come out quite far. You can do a little tiny wing. You don't have to do it as much as I've done. Like, let's go do a bit more on that one actually. Anyway, back to the other eye. But there you go, there's that. And then you can build it up a bit more. You do want to, actually, let's just do that a bit more. How are we looking? I thought that's quite good. We're quite minty. Stamp it up a bit more. And then do underneath the lower lash line. I just sort of stamp it gently. And then you can do the whole sweep motion if you want to. But I feel like it's just going to blend too much of it away, so it's more of a stamping motion to begin with. And then a little blend to make sure it's getting into all those little nooks and crannies. But not all the way to the inner corner, just stop about here. Like that. Be careful of your eyes, guys, because I think I just got some powder in there. There we go. And again, you can always build this up a bit more in a bit. There we go, happy days. And next, I took my little pencil brush, which looks like this. The one that I always go on about, that I love. I'll link it down below. A tight little pencil brush. You want it to be quite fairly stiff, okay? And I'm going to take my Glitter Fix Gel from Love Shy and just put like a little bit on, like a smidgen, the tiniest amount. Pat off some of the back of my hand and then put that on my inner corner, like so. And then I'm going to go in with, oh, I love the names of this palette. The sparkly shade, which is called Fizzy. The fizzy green one, basically. The only fizzy green we've got in here. Blow off any excess. And then put it on in your inner corner. Like so. I just went back in and got a bit more. It could be, oh, I know what it is. I didn't put enough of the glitter Love Shy. That's why. Bear with me a minute. Okay, that's way better. I went back in, sorry, wobbling you again, with some more Love Shy. I took like a tiny bit, didn't I? See, that's like again. I just, boom. And that is that from that bit. Okay, so next I'm gonna line with NYX Epic Liner, the top lash line. So you can see what I did. I started here, went along, and I just left it. And then this is a bit of eyeliner that we finish off in a bit. I'm gonna try and do it in my mirror. Well, yeah, see how this goes. Actually, tell a lie. I actually start like here, but it doesn't really matter too much because it's going pretty much all along. But I want it quite thin, so it looks like you're almost wearing like eyelashes. This is so forgiving though. It's a nice stiff pen and so pigmented, as you can see, and it also stands out more because we just did the minty green shade. Just be really careful. You almost sort of dot it on. Just do the thinnest line, and then you can always thicken it up if you feel like you need to thicken it up. And just be careful when you come down in this bit of the eye. So I always really badly messed up and poked myself in the eye, which is always fun. See what I mean? Just go really on top of your eyelashes, basically. A really thin line. So good. Love this. It wasn't actually my intention to go down to the inner corner, but I feel like it just worked. There you go. I just finished the rest off camera. See what I mean though? Just a really thin line, going as close to your own lashes as you can, and then stop when you get to this bit here. You could go a bit more if you really wanted to, but that's where I've placed mine for this look. I think that's enough. And next I do, where's my eyeliner? So I did a little bit, lots of different eyeliners actually going on here. So I do a bit of a nude eyeliner. Any nude you can get your hands on. This is just that Max Factor one that I use quite a bit. I quite like it. Staying power is okay, not amazing. Bring it all the way in, and then I then take my, where are you? I've lost you. My Kiko Milano. It's just a black and it's got like a tip at the end. Just gave it a good old sharpen, like that. This one's actually really good. It's quite long wearing and doesn't smudge on me. Bonus. And I just put this on the outer corner, like so, like that. And then I need to move this a little bit and I went up, did a bit of tight lining, like that, but only a little bit, just a smidgen. See, I just do literally the corners. I feel like it just, because if I did black all the way, I feel like it would just shut my eyes off. I don't know, for this look, I just wanted it to be like a little bit. And I wanted to keep that sort of summery 60s sort of vibe going. So that eyeliner. And then I went in with some white eyeliner, any white if you're choosing. I'll link everything down below. This is just a Rimmel white one I've got. And I like to basically highlight near the brow bone here. So I'll just take a little bit. I put some, I start I guess in the middle of the eye. I just draw a faint line under the brow and arch it out. It just brightens up that eye area. I just like doing that sometimes with eye looks. I just find it brings it all together. And then I take a little brush, which I can't find. 1 second. I found it. It's this brush, and it's like a little bendy brush. It's actually called tight lining. Yeah, tight liner actually says it on the brush, but I don't use it for that. It's a real techniques one. I just like using it to do this, as you're gonna see. And then because it's like really bent, saves your hand from bending it. And then I just buff it out without taking it into the pink too much. And it's just going to give you more of like a crisper edge and more of a brightness along that way. And just blend it away. If it's too much of a white line there for you. And what's the next step? And now, if you feel like you haven't done enough pink, go in with that little pencil brush. Like we said, it's so good. You should get one. Get any one you want. You don't have to necessarily get this one. It's just really handy to have, because then you can go back in with that pink or with any other shade you feel like you need, that needs topping up basically. So I'm just dipping it in a little bit to that marshmallow shade, literally a smidgen. And then I'll look dead on into my mirror, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, this pink on this side is a bit higher up than this side, so I'll just take it, carve out where I want the pink to come to, and then just start drawing it on. My eyes are starting to water a bit. Excuse me. I think it's because of my lights. When you're filming and you're under some light, sometimes it can just make your eyes go, oh, a bit much. And just, you can deepen up the pink a bit more. You could even go back in and deepen up this minty shade a bit more, just by that stamping motion. Anything you think needs, you know, adding or... But for that one, I would go in with my smudge brush and just put a little bit of the mint on it. And then you can deepen that area up a bit more, or make your wing go out a bit more, go underneath a bit more before you put on the next step, which would be your mascara. And mascara, you know what I'm using if you've been following me. The one I'm always using, and basically until I use it up, because I do really like it. It's the e.l.f. What is that called? Lash extender. Yeah. So we're just going to put that on this eye. I'll show you in case you've not seen it before, but I don't want to bore everybody else that's seen it lots of times. The one looks like this. Okay. And I'm just going to start with this bit in the middle. Wiggle, wiggle, push. Wiggle, wiggle, push. I like to do, and sort of really good to flick it out. I like to hold it here at the ends and then push up, like that. You can use eyelash curlers. I don't actually have any. I might get some, but to be honest, they kind of scare me. I don't know if I want to squeeze my eyelashes. And then I've heard and seen people pinch their eyelids, and it just kind of grosses me out. So I just like the technique where I get the mascara brush and just hold it there and then let go really, really gently, and it almost basically does, it gives you a lift. But again, it does depend on the mascara you're using. This mascara from e.l.f. is a good one. But look, I do find it a bit sticky. Look what's happening. I put it on and then it's starting to stick to my upper lower lashes. It does have really good staying power. But you have to work, I feel like, quickly with it before it like sort of sets down, if you will. That's what it's like. And I'm back with the finished look. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? Do you think it's like 60s inspired summer eye look? Or it's just a fun pastel eye look? Let me know below if you like this look. And also, please, in the comments below, put in some different colour combinations. Ones that maybe you're struggling with, or ones that you can't really think that would look good together, and then see if I can put them together and make them look good for you. Just gotta get a bit closer. Okay, this is what it looks like. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'll love it so much if you would. If you love everything makeup and makeup tips and tricks and tutorials, come and join in the Kazaroo family, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.